I'm talking about one thing kind of adding on yesterday is trust. All you guys in this room, you guys trust one another as fellow drivers?
Absolutely not.
Well, you got fellow front load drivers here, Dave, BC, Glenn. If you need help, you kind of weigh on those guys to get some help sometimes?
Sure.
Is that something, did you just walk in, meet Glenn, shake his hand, hey, how you doing? I guess I trust you 100% right off the bat?
Probably not.
Probably not. Did that take time? Did you have to build trust with?
I still don't trust Glenn.
Makes sense. What about customer? What about customer base? Pete, you got a lot of customers, commercial reload. You got a lot of customers you walk in for, correct?
Yep.
Okay? You touch base with these customers on a daily basis. They look forward to seeing you, am I right?
Yep.
What about even with this reroute? I know personally you had customers that if you weren't going to keep them as a customer, they were going to quit.
Yep.
How do you keep their trust? What do you do? Why do they look to you and want to keep you as a driver?
Basically just continue on with what we've been doing, keeping it routine.
Right, right. Right. Exactly. Last week, guys, 109 hauler calls, okay? The last 5 days, 109 hauler calls. Now that's 109 customers. Maybe they got picked up. I don't know, maybe we were back, maybe we didn't. That's 109 people just last week that probably lost their trust in us because we didn't pick them up. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, but how is that our fault?
I'm not saying this.
Oh.
I'm not saying that is at all. That's not where I'm going. Now, because we have those hauler calls, maybe they're getting notified like Al said yesterday, or maybe they're not. Maybe we're not even going back. One specific reason, one specific thing I want to talk about is yesterday, not getting the story time, I talked to Mike Danielson. He had an issue with the customer. Wasn't sure if he could service it, he called me. Took maybe 5 minutes out of his day, 5 minutes extra, and he asked me, what do you think? Showed me some pictures over his phone. Did a hauler call. Okay, the customer said they would contact, customer service said they would contact the customer. They did. Mike took an extra 5 minutes out of his day, maybe got feedback from me, he dumped the container. Now the customer's gonna go out there today thinking, ah, damn, I got a phone call from the call center, I guess, well, hope they come back. He's gonna walk outside, container's gonna be empty. You think he's gonna be happy, Mike?
Mike's gonna apologize at that time.
Yeah. He's gonna be happy. You built his trust.
Doesn't change the fact that it's gonna be an issue if they don't fix something there, but.
Absolutely, but you,
Follow up on the management's behalf is, the biggest problem here is,
yep,
we can address the issue at one time, you know,
yep,
but unless you guys as management follow through this and correct the issues that we have out there,
yep. Right,
this
right,
is gonna continue to happen.
absolutely, and you're right. What can we do starting today if you have an issue for a hauler call? Instead of just calling the call center, what can we do, like Mike did yesterday, what can you do?
We'll notify management and trust that you guys are gonna do it.
Absolutely, trust.
Anybody in here have that trust
Nobody in here has the trust in?
that it's gonna get done?
Have you called? I mean, have we done that? Have we communicated? I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm
just
asking.
wondering.
Okay. Is it easier to lose the trust or build the trust? What's easier?
It's easy to lose the trust.
Absolutely. Building trust is hard to do. Once we have the trust with the customers, like Pete says, he's got customers that want him there. All you guys have built great trust with your customers. Let's keep that trust going. Let's do it, whatever we have to do. I understand the call center's not always there 100%. I get that. You guys are right. Let's use
But
our
why doesn't
resources.
Why don't the dispatchers, when you haul or call, ask, what is the next available day that we can Cause I mean,
Right.
in Duluth, we drive by it at 5 days, 6 days a week. I can understand you can't go to practical okay, but
Right.
they should be asking you, what driver do I put this on for the next day?
Sure.
So why don't they?
I don't know, I work here, I don't know. And that's why we're not gonna be able to fix those guys. What I want you guys to do is, hey, if you can't get something and you do a holler call, maybe make a quick phone call, even write it down. Hey, I didn't get this one today. Check and see if there's a courtesy for tomorrow, and bam, you're done. I can do that. I can check and see if they put a courtesy in or they didn't. I just wanna make sure that you guys keep your trust, because trust is huge with your customers. You guys know that. If you lose the trust, they're gonna be out the door.
So do you want us to come to you if we have an issue, to have you figure out who's where the next following day, so they're not, because if we get a hauling call, we don't have to service it till the next service day, which could be a Friday,
Right,
right?
right.
So do you
If
want
you
us-
guys do a holler call, what I would like, call and check. Hey, I did a holler call, check and see if they made a courtesy. I'll check and see, and if they didn't, I'll make one.
Do we make one for the elevator company?
Yeah, I will. Absolutely, guys. That's what I'm trying to get across here. I'm not putting more on your shoulders. Trust is a huge thing with your customers. I don't want you guys to lose that.
Problem I have is I can't trust the call center to do what I'm asking for. I just want a simple, can you get this unlocked?
Yep.
Well, I've been transferred 3 times, so just enter your exception. Okay,
Yep.
to me, that's already not right, but like I said, I don't know which doors for this building, otherwise I just,
Absolutely, and that's what you did yesterday. That's what you did. You did a holler call. They called the customer. We still got his service. That's huge.
Me and Pete had a customer on Michigan Street that we haven't been able to get to. Both of us holler called it at least a dozen times.
Mhm.
Finally, it got to the point where it was just ridiculous. It took me, Pete, and 6 construction workers 45 minutes to clean it up.
I just talked about Pete this morning on that. I know exactly what you're talking about. That is, that's one that's tough, and we're working on that, because we want to keep that customer happy. Something like that with the construction, that's tough. But if we have a continual problem with a holler call, even just a one-time holler call, let's make sure we're going back.
Well, here's the thing too.
So why can't we just tell the dispatchers that they need to ask every time somebody calls or calls what date? Well, I don't understand why, it's our job to follow up on it. I mean, we got enough stuff to do during the day that, and try and remember every frickin' stop that you gotta go back for.
Yeah, and you
know?
can't. And you can't. I understand that. I'm just saying,
It's
there's
just
a
like,
time, there's a time when you can.
you know what, you tell them dispatchers a lot of stuff, and I don't know what, it never gets relayed, that Spirit Mountain Adventure Park has been closed for probably 2 months, and I holler call it, and I tell the lady, I said, they're closed for the year, can we do something? Oh yeah, we'll do something. Well, nothing ever gets done.
Something like that, if it's over and over now, bring it up to me.
Well, there you go.
I'll put it in
Spirit
suspended.
Mountain Adventure Park. I think we lost Spirit Mountain altogether anyway, probably doesn't matter, but, so.
So, I mean, it seems like there's a lack of communication in that dispatch.
Just trying to get the communication better here, guys, that's all we can control. Right, we can't control the communication with the call center, we can control the communication between us, okay? So,
So basically, we just dump an extra workload on you because we can't trust the call center.
no,
So what do you want us to do?
Obviously, we have a weak link in the system.
well, let's, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do today if you guys got something where you continually have a problem, what are you gonna do?
I call you.
Absolutely, guys. Let's go.